They're button heads,
It's on
aren't they?
every Apple website out there. I could when I Googled that ad, all the results came up on all the like, Mac Insider and Apple this and Apple that. It's on every one of them.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
and
pretty
it's the
awesome.
perfect time. It's right before the holidays. I gotta say, it couldn't have ended up better for Samsung
Yeah, I
than
guess
that.
you're right. Guess you're right.
Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
Awesome. Thank you for all your things today, Jose. Let's read some emails and go from there. This one's from Ron. He says, did you guys see the HP touchpad is being sold again on the 14th?
Yeah, I
On
heard
eBay.
that some refurbished models are coming out. They had stockpiled or something. They're releasing a bunch of them.
On eBay, though, right? Is that what it was?
I'm not sure where.
It was on eBay. And Timmy Fat Wallet, anytime you want to give me some money to buy a device, just let me know.
Yeah, Timmy Fat Wallet. You should buy for everybody.
Fat Wallet, man. I don't know why I got that nickname, and the only reason why my wallet's fat is because it's full of freaking receipts.
You guys got to watch a Tech Chat show to watch Tim get nicknames like Timmy Fat Wallet. All right. This is from Gil. Hi. I was wondering if you would like to talk about my app, New Dad. It's a one of a kind pregnancy tracker aimed for dads. All the other ones are centered towards women alone. Here's a link to it in the market. I'm sure your listeners who are about to become fathers would appreciate it. Thanks from Gil. And he is his developer name is More Rice for You at morericeforyou.com. That's the number 4. Here's the app. I did not get a chance to try this yet because I'm not even close to being a new dad.
That you know of.
The foot rub app might go good with this
That's
one
what you
too.
say.
For a pregnant woman.
That's right. What is it? Radiology. What's the name of that foot thing?
Oh,
Reflexology.
Reflexology. Then New Dad. Coincidence?
Yeah.
New Dad pregnancy tracker for fathers. Real how to keep her happy tips from real men. Insightful and humorous descriptions. Week by week development and recommendations. 11 ratings. 5 stars. The person More Rice for You is very smart for contacting all the Android podcasts and telling them to plug this because we are plugging it.
Any fried pickles or any other for us in this podcast who have kids? Any crazy stories of cravings that your wives may have had?
I can tell you, I frequently got sent out around 3 a.m. for ice cream, uncooked, raw kind of broccoli. And what was the other thing? So I want to say it was pinto beans. It was some kind of weird thing in a can. She would literally just open the can and just go to town.
What about you, Eric?
Fried pickles. She wanted to go out for one time. It was ice cream too. There's something else I'm missing. I'm totally forgetting that was hilarious, but I don't remember what it was.
Any of you other guys have experience in this field?
23 years ago, I don't recall. Ice cream was one.
Ice cream's the big
It's been
one.
too long for me also.
I tried to black it out, but it didn't work too good.
It looks like I have much.
I kept her from going into pregnancy too quickly one time by making her drink a lot of Gatorade when she was not feeling well, and the doctor said that was the best thing that I could have done for her. Because I used to work at a pet department, and I'd give that to sick hamsters.
Oh boy!
It helped them really.
It helped her. She would have had a premature baby if I wouldn't have given her all that. Yeah, and it helped. Yeah, it helped the hamsters. Yeah.
I'm glad it helped all of them.
Yeah,
Great, man.
There's a guy at my work who's told me like 2 weeks ago that his wife was pregnant, so I'll definitely give this to him.
Cool.
Yeah. Good, yeah.
Thank you. More rice for you. Good luck with the app. This is from Robert. He says, loading. Check out the Best Wi-Fi app. It has solved my problem of going between 2 Wi-Fi networks and having the phone auto switch. I have a network extender in my house. When in living room, first floor, I am connected main network. When I go upstairs toward bedrooms, I still have a little bit of signal, but the extender is very strong. User the app so that when the Wi-Fi network signal reaches 5, it automatically searches for no networks and switches to strongest signal. Perfect. No more going into menus and settings manually whenever I go up and down the stairs. Thanks, there's Robert. He's not associated with the app, just a happy user of the free app. It looks like it's called Best Wi-Fi. I think that's the name of it. He put that in quotes, so I'm assuming that's the name of it. Let me check it out. And see if
I
there's
don't see best Wi-Fi.
I've heard of it.
I don't see it either. Robert, you got to if you want to let us know the name of that app. I'm not seeing it either. He says check out Best Wi-Fi app. It's in Best Wi-Fi is in quotes. So hope you guys find it, and I hope you like it somewhere. This is from Ryan. This is Mind Melt, Ryan.
I do actually see one called Best Space All Caps Wi-Fi Wi-Fi.
You do?
By Pintac.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll put the link in the live chat for everybody.
Space or no space? Because I don't see it.
Well, it's weird. I had to search for no space, best Wi-Fi, then space app, and then it was like 2 or 3 down.
It is. There it is. Best space Wi-Fi. I found it by putting no space between best and Wi-Fi. That's when it came up for me. From Pintac, Pintac.
Right. Even though in the app there's a space.
Yeah, even though there's a space. Weird. But they're good job finding it, and there you go, guys. Right there. Next email is from Mind Melt. He says, Steve, I was wondering if you were still liking your Sony Google TV. How were the 2.0 updates I read about back in October? Just wondering. Thanks. I emailed him back that I sold it on eBay last week. So.
Oh, last week?
I don't watch TV anymore. I was kind of in apathy about the whole thing a couple months ago, so I didn't quite snap out of it in time to get the updates. I have no regrets.
Was it the review? Which one did you have?
No, it was the Blu-ray.
No.
Sony.
Oh, okay,
it's a nice
that's right.
device. You know, all the devices like that, the Google TV, the Roku, to me, they're too laggy for me these days. When I use like computers and laptops a lot, I get used to no lag, and then when I go to those devices, I get a little frustrated. So I think I'm just gonna buy Tegra 2 devices right now and laptops and computers for me. No TVs.
Real quick, to me, Google TV and Roku are two totally separate things. The one guy said on All About Android, Google TV is a TV enhancer, where the Roku is more of a cord cutter kind of thing. I kind of agree with that from what I hear. But now you are going to be able to put apps on Google TV, which makes it more of a computing device. But Steve, I completely understand about the lag issue. What I really honestly do now is as soon as I go start to play something upstairs on the Roku, I literally start it, hit pause, go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen, get something to drink, come back, hit play, and it starts right up.
Really?
Yeah, because I cannot just sit there and watch it go. Working.
You know what? It's not even that for me, Dora, as much as the menu system. I cannot stand the menus. And on Roku, there's no playlist. Like you have to, when something's done, you have to actually go back and hit some buttons and start something else up. So if I listen to podcast, it's the worst podcast listening device because things just stop when they're done. I want to play like 5 shows in a row or something.
I have the Roku in my kitchen, Velcroed to the back of a HD TV hanging on the wall. It works perfect for a kitchen device. Downstairs on one of my televisions, I have a Sony, which is a device that's not a Google TV, but it's their version of a Roku. Roku is so much better than the Sony one.
Really?
Yeah, I basically bought the Sony one to take with me if I was like working on somebody's maybe TV or something and they were having problems. I could quick throw in an HDMI and an S video and a RCA jacks.
That's a good idea. Sure.
Just to test everything. But it is
crappy.
Yeah, it's Sony, man.
Sony's got some major blunders. I don't think they could keep it up because I think they're going to be going down if they do.
Yeah, they need to. Yeah, I agree.
Alrighty. That's it for the emails. If anybody wants to send us an email like these fine people did, send it to mail@podnutz.com and we'll read it. If you want to send us a voicemail, call 707-6-PODNUT on a phone and we'll play it. Let's go. I wanted to say something, but I totally forgot what I was going to say. So I guess I'll say it next show. But we'll go around. Anybody who has any last comments, final words, anything you want to plug? We can do it now, starting with Dor.
Okay, well, first, super quick. 2 weeks ago, we had an email about a guy who couldn't tether. Let me rephrase that. He could tether to a laptop. He could not tether to a Chromebook or Android tablet or some kind of thing.
Yeah.
Last week, Tracy Holtz had the same issue. He could not tether to his phone book. I was also impaled by that issue last week because it drove me up a wall. A lot of clicking, a lot of reading, which is painful, and a lot of research. Okay, it comes down to a driver issue. If anyone has ever ran Backtrack, you know to put your Wi-Fi card into promiscuous mode, you have to have the right drivers. First, you have to have the right card. Secondly, you have to have the right drivers. Okay. With Android, when you tether, there's two modes you can tether in. One is ad hoc mode. One is in infrastructure mode. Okay. Chromebooks and Android tablets and Kindle Fires will not even see an ad hoc network, much less allow you to connect to them. So Tracy and thought, well, why is this SSID hidden when I'm on my phone and I hit tether? I don't understand. I can't even see it. It's a driver issue. Okay. Nowhere I found after hours of looking could I extract a driver and load a driver in Android. So now it has it. You have to try different ROMs. ROM developers never post in their announcements and rules and features and everything about their ROM. They never say infrastructure mode tethering. So you literally have to roll the dice, give it a whoa. I used to be on MyUI. Not on MyUI anymore, Steve.
Really?
And I'm a little upset by it because it kind of hooked me with a couple of its features. Menu and volume down to take a picture. I really got hooked on. Hold down the back button to kill an app. I really got hooked on. I'm now on Liberty 3, which just came out less than 2.5, 3 weeks ago. It's a good ROM. It's a very good ROM. It's not my UI. But I can wirelessly now tether to everything because the driver included with that ROM allows it.
I see. Well, good figuring that out. I think Sean will be unhappy you're off my UI, but
he will. But I'm going to contact the MUI people and say, tell me what you need from my device for you to put this driver in with your ROMs because I want to help it make it better.
Sure.
I got something on that too, Dor, because I had to do that to my Galaxy Tab in order to be able to tether off my phone. Because the way that they do it on this particular phone, if you do like Wi-Fi tether for Android, it does it in ad hoc mode, which is the one that the tablets cannot.